Bird on the street.
I'm Grandaddy Sandwich Lesure here at Fell Hall, and today we're going to talk to black students about what Black History Month means to them.
Say appreciation for just our culture, you know. We only get 1 month, but we should celebrate it like all year round. But you know, it's just 1 month, so.
Black History Month to me is just it's a month where we get to draw out and actually be involved with not necessarily our culture, because I don't want to make it seem like it's only for black people. Black History Month is for everybody to be able to gain more intellectual knowledge with black history and with the African culture and with certain things that we may not know, so to speak. So we all know about Harriet Tubman, Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, but we don't know about, a lot of people don't even know that an actual black man made the stoplight. So Black History Month can certainly draw out certain facts that a lot of people may not know about black culture and black history in itself.
Well, Black History Month for me means that it's a time to celebrate the people and the ancestors before me, the people that are really making strides for the minoritized people currently. And it's really a time to celebrate the strengths and all of the talents that black people have and continue to do within society and within globally as well. And I do think that black history should be celebrated all year round. It's unfortunate that we only have 1 month, but within this month I think a lot of influence can be done through action and through political action as well.
That's a good answer. I really can't talk to that. I feel like Black History Month is significant because, like she said, it is a time for minority people to celebrate, because like every other month, you know, we're really discriminated against, but it is a time for us to celebrate our successes and everything like that.
Absolutely.
I would say mine is probably Barack Obama, because I feel like little black children really had somebody to look up to, because a lot of kids say that they like want to be president, but it really wasn't put into perspective until he became president. Also people like Maya Angelou, Oprah Winfrey, like just successful black women is a good model citizen to like look up to.
Let's start off with Frederick Douglass. I don't know, I can't give a specific reason, but to basically summarize it, I've always, whenever Black History Month has come around, I've always consistently done a project on Frederick Douglass. I know so much about Frederick Douglass. I commend Frederick Douglass. If I could and talk to him today, I'd commend him so many times on how he led so many revolts, and he led people, and he consistently did everything he could to try to help out the black community of that time in slavery, and everything he could to help out every black person he could within the time that he was alive.
Who else? You said that too.
And secondly, it would have to be my dad. My dad put me on so much historical culture, and honestly, I'm not even African. My parents are Native American. So yeah, but he always made it important for me to know as much about black history as I could, because he wanted me to understand everything, the background, and what I didn't know being in school and learning everything from textbooks. He wanted me to learn everything outside of that as well.
Well, I would definitely say my family has had an impact on me. I do come from a majority black family, and they have instilled in me great work ethic. They instilled in me perseverance, determination, and so I look to them, especially my grandmother. I look to her for the strength and the knowledge of the community, because I do feel as though family is a community of all people and not just your immediate family. And so aside from my family, Angela Davis has been someone who I admire and respect, because she was never afraid to speak out against injustice. And sometimes it's very scary, and sometimes you just have to step outside of your comfort zone and understand that when you do speak out against any injustice, that you are going to make a difference.
Honestly, I think we've made a lot of progression over the years. I feel like there's still some work to be done, but we can't overlook what has already happened and the things that we've overcome and the things that we actually have control of now, because there were times where we had absolutely zero control. So I'm confident that there will be more progression, so to speak, sooner than later, but I know there's a lot that we still need to work on as well.
I think now it's growing. Before, it's just like, I don't know what the word is. It's like we were afraid to embrace our culture, but I think it's coming around now.
Yeah, everybody's being hip to it. Black Panther was a success.
Yeah, that really brought it out. But it's like before, where was it?
You know, we've always been here.
Honestly, if I were to tell someone how to approach going about learning about Black history and Black culture, I would simply say just to do as much research as much research as you can on things that you may not know. So you can start by looking up something simple as Black History Month. Literally, look it up on Google and so much will pop up that you may not have even known, or that you didn't even know was possible, or that you didn't know that Black people had done, so to speak, throughout the years. It can be that simple.
Representation matters. It matters within the university setting. It matters within the school system, because when you see people that you can identify with, that helps you to inspire to become them, or to become more like them. So representation really matters, and that's another thing about Black History Month that I enjoy, is because you do see a lot of Black people highlighted. You actually see Black inventors highlighted, where you may not even been taught about Black inventors in school. And so for me, it's an eye-opener for others to really appreciate Black history.
As you can tell from this with the Bird on the Street, Black History Month has a significant role in the lives of Black students and Black people around the world. I think it is important for us to acknowledge our cultural differences and maybe understand them. This has been your Bird on the Street.